does that feel?
Talented cat. She wants my attention. She's jealous.
But the computer keyboard, they always want to sit on it. It's like warm or
it's warm.
Something's going on.
Even though I live in the jungle down here, you think it'd be warm enough for him?
Yeah. See?
Thomas, say something so we can hear you.
He had
He's
the
on
time.
Yeah.
Now we should be able to hear him, but we can't see him.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
Thomas, can you hear us?
He's going to be the next missing 411 book.
Thomas, you're
This is riveting.
I know. We're making good content right now.
Oh my god, it's so good.
He's going to edit this thing, guys.
Thomas, can you hear us? Can you talk
By
to
the
us?
time it gets on, I'll be going to bed.
He's giving us sign language.
Working with the earplugs
And I gave everybody here some sign language when I was telling you when I was a firefighter and what I told the captain, and I used my hands, and not going to do it again, but
One of these fingers.
one of these fingers. Thomas, are you ready?
Yes, he is. He's ready. His mic is on.
It's not on mute.
Just turn
there's
it up.
something wrong with.
Turn it up. It could be his computer shutting down.
Yeah.
He's been on the show before, so it's just technical difficulties.
Yeah. Xandean, can you fly over there and help Thomas out? Can you astral project over to Thomas and help him out?
Come on, Xandean, you can do it.
Oh my god.
Jay's the one. I just told him Jay can do
That's
it.
right.
Thomas.
I know you can do it.
See, his mic is working now. Tom, he's got it. Come on. Now it's off.
Well,
while
while we're waiting for Thomas, I'm going to ask you guys something. Okay, Phil, what was the scariest moment in your whole life?
Scariest moment.
Yeah.
Make sure that the app isn't used. It's a shared microphone.
Scariest
I
moment.
got hit by a car.
Oh, you did. Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, I was on Del Paso Boulevard in North Sacramento, and I was heading downtown to film a show for somebody back when I was doing a lot of the video work I was doing, and I noticed on the Mustang on the dashboard it showed that the trunk was open, so I pulled off to the side of the road right in front of this church and got out of the car to close the trunk, and as I got out of the car, I stood up right between the door, like I literally just got out of the car, but didn't step away from the car. The door was open, so I was in between the door of the car and the body of the car. It's like right there. And I looked, and I saw this car coming at me, and I go, is he going to hit me? And just as that happened, I must have jumped at the last second or something. I don't remember doing it, but I must have jumped because otherwise I would have been dead. And I ended up going up over the hood and over the windshield and over the whole car and flipped over and woke up in the street, lost a flip-flop, broke a toe, was unconscious, but then woke up. And he had hit the rear axle of the Mustang and the very edge of the door, and then completely sideswiped and knocked the door, just about off of the Mustang, and then kept going and smashed into a tree past me. He was doing about 45 or more. Didn't even get out of the car, was like drugged up or something. And it was I guess I didn't have time to be scared, so I don't know if it was the scariest moment, but it was one of those shock type things. And like I said, I look and I go, see, he gonna hit me? And then, like I said, I don't remember making the conscious decision to jump, but I know I must have, because otherwise I would be dead. I would have been crushed and like either pinned to the car or just smeared against it. And ended up flipping over the car. I was sore as hell for like almost 2 weeks. Felt like I'd been literally tackled by a car. But the only thing I broke out of it was a toe.
You did lose that flip flop.
I did.
Yeah.
Now, you know,
Prayers.
that is pretty scary. I mean, you know, when you were saying, is he going to hit me? That's exactly what I was saying, and that was back in the 70s, and I was going down the freeway, and I saw this car just going really close, and I was thinking in my head, you know, I got to get out of this lane, but it was like too late, and I go, is he going to hit me? And sure enough, bam, he hits me, my car spun around. I mean, I didn't get hurt, but man, that is some scary shit.
Thank God you were in front of that church. Imagine what would have happened if you weren't.
Yeah, maybe it was a miracle. You know, I had another incident where I was on a freeway in Florida, and a moving truck tried to get in behind me, and actually ended up clipping the back of the car, doing like a pit maneuver on me, like the cops do. And I actually spun my car around at like 55, 60 miles an hour, and suddenly I'm completely turned around, doing like 50 or 60 down the freeway, and a car coming up the middle lane then hits the front of my car, spun me back around the other way. I ended up all the way across the other 3 lanes and in the middle of the freeway. And meanwhile, it was like one of those, didn't have time to think about it. It was just counter. It was like all my driver's ed, just instincts, it was kicking in. And yeah, that was, and my mother was in the car with me. She was still alive at the time. I remember she just heard her screaming and putting her feet on the dashboard and tucking her head between her legs. And, yeah.
That's horrifying.
Oh, yeah.
So, cars, I drove a motorcycle off of half of a hill that was over a cliff one time. That was pretty scary. I was looking for a high vantage point to find my son, who was on like one of those quads down below. I'd lost sight of him, and I thought it was in Prairie City. You know, you guys know where that is in Sacramento?
Yeah.
And I thought that there was a top of a hill. I would just go to the top of the hill and stop and look around. So I gun it and I go flying up the top of the hill, but there was no top. It was just like a cliff. And so I went flying off the thing, and it didn't end well. My shoulder's never been the same since that.
That's horrifying.
Jay, what was your scariest moment?
Bringing it back to the Jersey Shore, growing up, we had a house in Ortley Beach, which was right next to Seaside.
I lived in Ortley.
Yeah, there you go. I had a house over there. So I'm with my friend Paul, and we're out in the bay, and we're on a surfboard. And I mean, I'm like little, like I'm not a big girl or anything by any means, so this could have ended me. But I'm like on the surfboard like this with my whole body in the water, and my friend Paul is sitting on the surfboard. And we're talking, and all of a sudden I feel something bump me on the side. Yeah, Phil got it. Bump me on the side, and I feel like something go behind me, like pretty big, maybe 5, 6 feet. And then all I hear is just the blood whooshing through my ears.
Ooh.
And my friend Paul's still talking. It's like, wow, wow, wow. I had no idea what he was saying. And then all of a sudden, I got bumped harder. It came back around the surfboard. And again, I'm like 110 pounds. It went behind me. And when it went behind me, I saw the fin go like this on the other side. I said the third time it's going to take a bite out of my side, which would have cut me in half at that point. So, fight or flight kicked in, so I just start swimming, like terrible swimming too, like, you know, splashing.
You got off the board?
Yeah,
you got off the board?
I was in the water, he was on the board. And
Jesus.
I went swimming up to the, like there was in the bay, like in the bay it's like 20 feet of water, so it's deep.
Oh yeah,
There was a ladder, so my feet were on the ladder before I was like out of the water. I hurled myself up, I turn around, and now I can hear, and Paul's going, what's going on? And and I see the fin, like, going behind him, and I go, Paul, don't panic. And he's like, why? And I said, there's a shark, and he does this shit and falls off the surfboard and into the water. So then he's swimming. He's like a sack of rocks. I mean, splashing around and shit. And the shark did take the surfboard. So we did what? He wound up making it to the thing. We were only probably like 20 feet away from the ladder, but, you know, 20 feet when you're in the water. And the thing was large. I mean, it was maybe a 5-foot shark. I'm 5'4". So,
Do
yeah.
you still have the marks from where the shark bit you?
No, it didn't bite me. It bumped me.
Oh,
It was
okay.
just bumping me with its nose, like, I guess, testing. And then I just, you know, the
What were
third
you
time
wearing?
around, it would have bit.
What were you wearing?
Bikini.
Okay, so did it scratch you though? Because they got like sandpaper skin.
Yeah, I had all like road rash on the back of me and the side of me.
Yeah, they get you like that.
That is
Yeah.
scary. And while you're telling that story, all I can hear was just